Ominous sign for the U.S. economy as Warren Buffett appears to be fearful while others are greedy. Even though the market has rebounded quite a bit, you still have to wonder what Warren Buffett knows that everyone else is missing. I read an article on Yahoo Finance put out by Business Insider and written by Matthew Fox titled, Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway now owns more short-term treasuries than the Fed. According to the author, Berkshire Hathaway increased its short-term treasury holdings by 81% year-to-date through June. It now owns $234.6 billion. Well, my friends, it looks to me like he's being fearful when others are greedy. If we ever do experience a meaningful correction or crash in the market, he will be well positioned to take advantage of bargains when stocks go on sale. He did this back in 2008, and I'm sure he will do it again if the opportunity presents itself. Until then, he is making a great deal of money and interest. The author indicated he is currently making about $12 billion annually for Berkshire Hathaway from the Treasury bills. I read some of the comments beneath this article. I'll share some of them with you. One commenter said, I agree with Buffett. Since the start of 2024, I have been 100% in government-backed securities, reverse repo, U.S. government obligations, and T-bills, yielding 5.27% for 7-day, 5.40% compound, and I'm sleeping well at night. I won't get back into the market until PEs get reasonable. The next commenter said, Treasuries are state tax-free, safe place to store some money right now. Another commenter said, when Buffett starts dumping stocks and buying that many T-bills, be afraid for our economy. Be very afraid. The last comment that I'll share with you came from someone who said, smart money doesn't buy when idiots are partying it up. It waits for when they're hungover and penniless from their splurging the night before. I'm curious, what do you think about all this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Sometimes even billionaires have a bad day. I read an interesting story on yahoo.com put out by Jalopnik and written by Owen Bellwood titled, Super Yacht Owned by Steve Jobs Crashes into Another Multi-million-dollar Ship. According to the author, the $130 million yacht currently owned by Laurene Powell Jobs crashed into another yacht due to strong winds. Well, my friends, I hate to hear about this damage. At least these are billionaires who can afford to deal with it. I have to wonder what kind of propulsion systems these ships have. Some of these modern ships have pods that allow them to navigate in just about any direction. While billionaires are dealing with mega yacht damage, there are everyday Americans who can't even afford fast food. I read an interesting article on Yahoo Finance put out by The Street and written by Patricia Battle, titled, Even Deals Can't Reverse Startling Trend in the Fast Food Industry. According to the author, fast food is now viewed as a luxury by almost 80% of Americans. This is according to a recent survey from LendingTree. The author referenced Yum Brands, which owns Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut. In its second quarter earnings report for 2024, its net income declined by 12%. Well, my friends, I feel bad for some franchisees, especially those who leveraged everything to get started in the fast food business. It's clear many Americans are struggling financially due to their earnings not keeping pace with inflation. Many are also struggling in this higher interest rate environment. As you well know, many consumers rely on credit to survive. The cost of that credit is more expensive than it has been in a very long time. There is some potential good news, though. Many Americans may spend more time eating healthy food at home. They may be able to buy healthy food in bulk at the grocery store and prepare it at home. Perhaps this will help with obesity in our country, and it could help with some chronic diseases. There are two guys who may still be going out to eat fast food because they can afford it. I read this story on Yahoo Finance, put out by Benzinga, and written by Janine Mancini, titled, Bill Gates says Warren Buffett treated him to lunch at McDonald's. You offered to pay, dug into your pocket, and pulled out coupons. According to the author, Bill Gates and Warren Buffett traveled to Hong Kong and decided to get lunch at McDonald's. Apparently, Warren Buffett offered to pay. He dug into his pocket and pulled out coupons. Well, my friends, you have to wonder how much of this was a publicity stunt just to get attention. With that said, Warren Buffett is a pretty frugal guy. He still lives in a relatively modest home for a billionaire. He's not driving Bentleys or Rolls Royces around. He has a Cadillac that is several years old. He auctioned his last vehicle off and gave the money to charity. Nothing against McDonald's, but if I was a billionaire, I wouldn't be eating there. I'd be having my chef prepare healthy meals just the way I like them. I'd have him pick the healthiest ingredients possible because I could afford it. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. On the topic of layoffs, there have been quite a few in the news lately. Today, I read an article on CNN Business written by Liam Riley and John Passatino titled, "Paramount Cuts 15% of U.S. Staff, Writes Down $6 billion in Latest Sign of TV Troubles." According to the author, Paramount Global announced Thursday it will lay off 15% of its U.S. staff and write down $6 billion in value of its cable television networks as it prepares to merge with Skydance Media. Well, my friends, my heart goes out to these people being laid off. Apparently, about 2,000 people are going to be impacted. I hope they can find new employment in short order. I also hope they have a well-funded emergency account. Unemployment isn't easy, especially if you have a lot of debt obligations. Many Americans have a lot of debt. Some added on a lot more debt in the past few years when interest rates were low. Servicing debt can become very difficult when paychecks stop coming in. I worry about how all of these layoffs are going to impact families. Some may get really stressed out. Do you know anyone who has been laid off recently? If you do, tell me about it in the comment section below. Please keep in mind that everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only, and nothing in this video is financial advice or advice of any kind. If you need advice, seek advice from a qualified professional in good standing who puts your interests first and foremost. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Please also consider sharing this video with your friends. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books that I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.